I'm 14 and I'm interested in photography. Did you answer that?
No.
Okay, but I always feel so untalented looking at other people's work. How can I stop comparing my photos to others and try to grow?
That's
Stop.
a good question.
Stop it. Or you can look at it and use it as inspo. It's like, say, try to, I wouldn't say copy, like recreate a shot. Once you start recreating shots, you'll find like your own kind of aesthetic or like way of like, you know, like find your own perspective of things. Like going back to that previous question where I said find a different perspective on things. It's always like a different way of looking at photography. Like let's say right now, look at these plants. Can you see the plants? Look at those plants. There's like 10 different ways to shoot that. Literally, it's almost endless on how to like shoot that particular shot, or even like this shot behind me. It's really just finding like a different perspective. You can shoot from down there, you can shoot from up here, you can stand on this chair and shoot from all the way down. It's not about this so-and-so is better. Well, so-and-so is better than you because they've been doing this for so long. So now it's time for you to do it for just as long. You're 14. You got time, bro. You got time. Plenty. Ain't that right, old man?
Yeah.
There's a rat.
Okay. When you see other people's work that you admire, I think that means when you're admiring other people's work, it's also a kind of a reflection, seeing the possibility that you can have within yourself. I think it can be detrimental in comparing yourself in other people's work when you start saying that you're not good enough. I like comparing New York. The more productive way I like to try to compare myself is like when I see people that I admire, is like I almost use it as a yardstick. Like, all right, they're at this level, I'm at this level. How can I get closer to their level? Yep. What are the techniques they're using? How are they training? How are they taking particular shots? Like, one of my favorite quotes is "Good artists steal, great art." No, great artists. This is a don't copy steal thing. I'll put it up here somewhere once I find it. But the whole point of it is like I'm gonna go back to the analogy of dancing. Like a lot of moves in b-boy or breakdancing, like the windmill is like probably one of the most well-known, or headspin is one of the most well-known moves in terms of breakdancing or b-boying. But when the person first came up with it, everyone started doing it, but they started adding their own flair to it. They started coming up with things like Nutcracker mills, tombstone mills, or drill head spins. Take what they're doing and add your own spin to it. Yeah. That kind of gives you an insight of how they approached it. Now you add your layer of how you're thinking, and then it's almost like them mentoring you without them actually being there. So like take your favorite photographer's piece of work, try to mimic it somehow, because that experience in itself is going to teach you how they approached it, how they lit it, how they, the right lens, whatever it may be. So I think that's a great place to start because it gives you direction.